Doomed, the untold story of Roger Corman's Fantastic Four movie. This documentary, if you are a fan of the Fantastic Four, if you're a fan of documentaries about the film process, which I love movies about making movies because there's always inherently drama. Anyone who's ever made a film knows there's always drama on a film set, but there was oddly not quite a lot of drama on the set of this film because people were too busy making Roger Corman's Fantastic Four movie. And I know this because I was on the set for nearly the entire 2 weeks of shooting. I was there and I did a cover story in Film Threat magazine at the time in the early 90s. And I am in this documentary. Okay. Yeah. I keep copies of documentaries where I appear briefly. So I was really just happy that someone decided to make this because I'm such a huge fan of the Fantastic Four. It was my gateway comic. When I was a kid, I picked up a Fantastic Four comic and just fell in love with Marvel's first family. I hope to one day in my lifetime see a good Fantastic Four movie. This isn't one, but when you look at the other incarnations of the Fantastic Four, from Josh Trank's Fantastic Four to the Tim Story to Fantastic Four movies, Fantastic Four and then Fantastic Four Rise of the Silver Surfer, neither of those really capture the spirit of the Stan Lee, Jack Kirby original. They did like the first 100 issues of the Fantastic Four were done by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby, and they really sort of set the tone for the Marvel Universe, which was a sense of humanity. And I feel that this film, which you can find the Fantastic Four movie bootleg pretty much on YouTube or other places, it really is actually more true to the original spirit of the Fantastic Four than any incarnation of the Fantastic Four put on film. But the story of this was basically that the company that owned the rights to the Fantastic Four had to have a Fantastic Four film in production before they actually just started shooting just before Christmas. So they made that deadline, and they did. And they made this movie with the intention of shelving it. They made it for less than $1 million. It was like around $800,000, and it's not great. I do think that what I loved about being on the set of that film was just the spirit. Like, everyone was so into it. Everyone was such a fan. Everyone cared. Maybe that's why there wasn't so much drama behind the scenes with the actual production, but there certainly was drama about the film never being released. In fact, when we did our Fantastic Four issue of Film Threat magazine, we actually had the entire cast sitting at a booth at San Diego Comic-Con. This is like 93, 94. And it was insane because the line to get signatures from the cast of the Fantastic Four was crazy, to the point where I really think that next year there's like now rules about waiting in line at San Diego Comic-Con to get autographs. And I believe we sold like 2,000 copies of film of the Fantastic Four issue of Film Threat at that convention. In any case, this is really just a detailed look at the making of that film, what happened, with interviews with Corman, with interviews with the original actors, I'm just going to let you know, this is also streaming. You can find this on Amazon Prime as well. But I would pick up the Blu-ray because there are extras on it, and you should definitely see it.